Fragile X syndrome is the most common cause of intellectual disabilities that can be inherited. It is caused by a change or mutation in a specific gene on the X chromosome. This gene is called the Fragile X mental retardation 1 gene, or FMR1 gene for short. The FMR1 gene is found in every cell of the body, but the protein it makes is essential for normal brain development. In the case of Fragile X syndrome, the FMR1 gene either does not make this protein or makes too little of it, and so the brain does not develop normally. To understand the type of mutation that causes Fragile X syndrome, we first need to understand some basic genetics. DNA is made up of 4 chemical building blocks called nucleotides: adenine, cytosine, guanine, and thymine. These 4 nucleotides are represented by their first letter: A, C, G, T. They are then strung together one after the other to make up a gene, such as the FMR1 gene. The gene acts like a set of instructions that tells the cell how to make a specific protein. At the beginning of the FMR1 gene, there is a section with the letters C, G, G that repeat over and over. In most people, the number of C, G, G repeats is small, between 6 and 44 repeats. In other people, the C, G, G pattern repeats between 45 and 54 times. This is called an intermediate repeat. And still other people can have the C, G, G repeat between 55 and 200 times. This is called a premutation, but the protein is still produced and the brain develops normally. Fragile X syndrome occurs when there are more than 200 CGG repeats, which is also called a full mutation. The large number of CGG repeats results in the gene turning off and no protein is made. This is the cause of 95% of the cases of Fragile X syndrome.
The thing is, I want to have a baby. It's all down to chance. This baby is a little girl who has J's X chromosome and the Fragile X chromosome from me. She will be a little girl a lot like you and me. She has the Fragile X gene and she might find some things difficult like we do. This time the baby has J's Y chromosome and the unaffected X chromosome from me. This makes him a little boy who is unaffected by Fragile X. But this little boy has received J's Y chromosome and the Fragile X chromosome from me. This means that he will be affected by Fragile X, and he's likely to find many things in his life difficult. This baby is a little girl who is completely unaffected by Fragile X because she has received J's X chromosome and my unaffected X chromosome. So, there is the same chance of me having any one of these babies every time that Jay and I try for a baby. That is, a 1 in 4 chance every time.